All right, next we have circles. A circle is defined as all points that are equidistant from a single point called the center. The diameter of the circle is a line segment with endpoints that are on the circle that passes through the center. The radius is the line segment from the center of the circle to a point on the circle. A radius is half of a diameter, okay? Or a diameter is twice as long as a radius. Circles are special and they get their own perimeter formula. The perimeter of a circle is called a circumference. The circumference is just the distance around a circle. If you said the perimeter of a circle is its circumference, that's exactly what it is, okay? Depending upon whether you're given the diameter or the radius, you can have two different formulas. They're the same thing, okay? So circumference is equal to pi. Pi is that number on your calculator, 3.14. We're going to talk about whether you use that or not, okay? Times the radius, or circumference is equal to pi times the diameter. You guys have seen all these formulas before in geometry class, okay? So example 3 is on page 381. Find the circumference of a circle with a radius of 15 centimeters round to the nearest hundredth of a centimeter. So circumference equals 2 pi times the radius. So I do 2 pi times 15. If they had asked me for the exact answer, my exact answer would have been 30 pi centimeters. Okay. They asked me to round to the nearest hundredth of a centimeter. So on my calculator, I'm going to take 30 times pi. I'm going to use this number right here. So 30 times pi. And to the nearest hundredth means 2 places. So I'm going to do 94.25. And it's still going to be in centimeters. So exact, rounded. Okay, and you're going to be asked to do both ways. Check your progress 3. Find the circumference of a circle with a diameter of 9 kilometers. So they gave me the diameter, so I'm going to use this. So circumference equals pi times the diameter. So if they asked me for the exact answer, it's going to be 9 pi kilometers. And actually, that's all they're asking for. Give the exact measure. There's your exact measure, 9 pi kilometers. Okay. Example 4. A bicycle tire has a diameter of 24 inches. How many feet does the bicycle travel when the wheel makes 8 revolutions? Round to the nearest hundredth of a foot. Okay, now, they're doing lots of stuff to you in this problem. First thing they did is they changed the units on you. They said the bike tire has a diameter of 24 inches. Then they asked the question, how many feet does the bicycle travel? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the circumference in feet. Okay, they gave me the diameter is 24 inches, but instead of using 24 inches, I'm going to use 2 feet. Okay, so my circumference is 2 pi feet. That is the distance around one bike tire. They want to know in 8 revolutions how far we go. This is 1 revolution, so I take 2 pi times 8, and I get 16 pi feet. Then they said round to the nearest hundredth, so I'm going to use my calculator, and I'm going to take 16 times pi, and I get 50.27. To the nearest hundredth. Check your progress 4. A tricycle tire has a diameter of 12 inches. How many feet does the tricycle travel when the wheel makes 12 revolutions? Round to the nearest hundredth of a foot. So they're doing all the same stuff to you in this one to try and confuse you. So the first thing we have is we have a diameter of 12 inches, which is equivalent to 1 foot. So pi times 1, the circumference is just 1 pi or pi feet. Okay. Now they want us to make 12 revolutions, so I take pi times 12, and I get 12 pi feet. Then they ask us to round to the nearest hundredth of a foot, so again, they're implying that we use the calculator. So I take 12 times pi, oops, and I get 37.70 feet.